recognize gentleman from Massachusetts, Mr. McGovern, for 5 minutes.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for being here, and thank you for all the incredible work that you do. It's nice to witness this bipartisan chorus in support of agricultural university research. I just hope the budget that we enact reflects our rhetoric, because I think as you're pointing out, the research that goes on at your institutions is incredibly important, but we need to do more than talk the talk. I mean, we need to make sure that the funds are there, and I think that is a primary responsibility of government. I come from Massachusetts. I represent the University of Massachusetts Amherst. There's incredible research that goes on that campus, but I support agricultural university research at every level, including basic research. You know, USDA ARS programs and facilities, for example, are critically important resources for the nation and local economies. They advance cutting-edge research that benefits the national population while supporting thousands of jobs in their respective communities. A major key to ARS success has been collaborations with universities, and a prime example of one of those collaborations is the ARS Jean Mayer Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging at Tufts University in Boston, Massachusetts, which I'm very familiar with. The HNRCA is advancing the country's scientific knowledge in nutrition, food safety and quality, and research that focuses on solving problems that affect everyday Americans. And the current research that goes on at this facility is investigating the role that nutrition plays in cancer and heart disease, infectious disease, and Alzheimer's. And it's, and research to find ways to continue to improve health care and save lives and generate economic growth for the nation. And one of the things that they have learned there is that diet-related disease has become America's largest single cause of premature death and disability. And as the baby boomer population continues to age, the research at this facility, for example, will become even more important to the nation's health. Now, USDA Economic Research Service estimated that for every dollar invested in agricultural research, there is an estimated $17 worth of economic impact. I mean, you may be reading about this horrible health care bill that is making its way forward that's going to throw millions of people off of health care. I assume that the supporters are backing it because they think health care costs are out of control. Well, some of the research that we're talking about here will control health care costs. We can avoid health care costs if we get this right at the nutrition level. And every single presidential administration that I can find has appreciated the importance of HNRCA since the center's inception in 1979, and has always supported it with a robust funding level. However, we go back to this budget question. In the FY 2018 budget request, it is proposed that the total termination of this facility at Tufts, along with 16 other ARS laboratories, locations, and work sites. It would also cut ARS overall by 22%, targeting human nutrition research for a 50% reduction compared to the current enacted levels. So, and I just want to point out that last week before the Senate Ag Committee, ARS Administrator Shavonda Jacobs-Young testified that the key to ARS success is strong partnerships and collaborations with university researchers. So I guess my quick question to anybody here, because I'm really concerned that we're going to eliminate important research facilities that are vital to so many of the causes that we all say we care about. And I think it's important that we have to raise our voices in defense of some of these research dollars. So can any of you talk a little bit more about the collaboration between ARS facilities and academic researchers and why it's so important, and specifically how do these collaborations support the USDA's capacity to conduct research on national and regional agricultural nutritional priorities?
Thank you. Those programs are specifically important, very, very important to having us continue to provide the knowledge it's going to take to create the next solution that's going to be transferred through technology. It's going to come from who knows where, but these partnerships cannot be dissolved. They have to be funded, they have to be encouraged, they have to be continued, because from that you never know where the next solution is going to come from. In terms of the University of Florida and its partnership with its sister institutions as well as with USDA, we have multiple projects that go on that without this partnership, they would be half of what they are. The USDA depends on us to do that extension sort of outreach to our constituents. And we depend on them to help us with the research, the cutting-edge research that's moving forward. So in all of those cases, and especially in the private sector, they are extremely important.
You know, I'm going to tell you, I just want to say, I think it's important that we not only talk the talk, but walk the walk. This research is incredibly important, and we need to make sure it's funded.
If I could add real quickly, we view the partnership so importantly. We have placed and currently have cooperative extension specialists actually functioning in ARS facilities, and they are a key partner in our statewide innovation and entrepreneurship initiative as well.
Thank you.
Gentleman's time has expired. Mr. Comer, 5 minutes.